So I started lifting weights. And here are 3 things that lifting weights taught me about starting a debt-free journey. So first, when I started, I had this 12 pounder. And it's the biggest weight that I have in my repertoire of weights. Don't judge me, okay? I'm starting where I can. But even this, when I started initially, was too much, too big. And listen, it wore me down when I tried lifting this up and doing some of the exercises that I needed to do. And isn't that often, even when we're trying our debt-free journey, we look at the biggest debt that we have and we try to attack that first. And it wears us down because it seems as if we're heading nowhere too fast. So we get discouraged and we're like, it makes no sense to even do this debt-free thing. So I ain't going to bother. And we drop it, right? But this is what I've learned as I continued my weight training. And this is it. Why not start with the smallest one, right? So say you have 4 credit cards and you want to start a debt-free journey and they all have varying balances. This is known as the debt snowball method. Why not start with the credit card with the lowest balance? That way, it's more realistic. Right? It's definitely more realistic to start with a 2 pounder. Hey, I could do this, right? And so when you do a smaller credit card, for example, and you pay that off, there's something that happens in your brain. There's something that happens that say to you, I can do this. Like, I can do this. And so that's what I did on my debt-free journey. I was not working. I lost my job last year in March and had a whole lot of debt. Just credit card debt alone was over 40,000. But what I did was look at how can I win some small victories as I went along the way. So I started with the smallest credit card, pay that off. And while I was paying off that credit card, I was paying minimum balance on the other credit cards because you don't want those to go bad, right? So you pay minimum balance on those, but put extra on the small one so you can pay it off fast. Then I went up to the next credit card, right? Just as though even with weightlifting, hey, 2 pounds, hey, you're not that off. Like, yeah, I can do this. So you go to the next challenge, right? And so you go to the next credit card with the second lowest balance, and then you work at it. Not that off, and then you go to the next one. So as you finish paying off those other cards, what you do is to take the money that you would have been paying on those and start putting it on the new card, right? Or on the next level card. And this makes it much more manageable, and it's manageable for somebody who is on a low income or no income at all. Well, no working income. If you're on EI or probably you're getting support, then yes, you can still start this method. And then after you're finished that, then you go and lift the heavy weights, right? And start those bigger credit card balances. So yeah, that's what I learned from lifting weights. Hopefully you're seeing a little bit of difference. Okay, maybe not. Okay. So hopefully you've learned something from my weights that you can also apply as you seek to start your debt-free journey. Start with the smallest. If your income is low or you don't have a lot of cash to spare, pay minimum balance on the rest and just put in all the money into the smallest credit card. When you're finished paying off that, then you roll over to the next card in order to pay that off and be on your way. So I am sending you love. Be great, be awesome, and yeah, why not? If you like it here, subscribe because I have more coming for you.